Praise be, praise be, praise be, praise be, praise be.
Get in the tomb! All right, so I'm in the book of Genesis. Since I'm the host, I just started from the beginning. And if I run into a story someone's already done, I skip over it. With Nick last night, we had a chapter of pretty much just names. When I say Nick last night, I mean Nick Davis last night.
Yes.
Nick Rowley today. Nick Wilson was Saturday. I made it so that if any of you have something to plug, it'll all be kind of a blur and none of it'll help. That's why I put you on.
If I want to see one of the Knicks, there's like 6 places to go.
This is diversity, folks. Three white Knicks in 4 days.
3 white facial-haired Knicks.
We said a list of names, the descendants of Ham in Genesis. And then Tower of Babel's next, but Lawrence already did that. Check out that episode, very funny. And then there's more descendants. Basically, it's saying what age they had kids and then how long they lived after that. It does a lot of that. It's like at 35 you had this kid, then you had more sons and daughters, died at 400. And earlier in Genesis we were putting up big numbers.
Yeah.
600s, 500s. And in this section it's kind of tapering off because the Lord just said like, let's cap it at 120. So then there's like a taper. Some of them get grandfathered in, quite literally. And so like, 438, 433, 464, 239.
Ooh, it's that God patch. He nerfed him. He nerfed him in the update.
He nerfed mankind. He's like, it's too OP.
Also, going down to 2 arms. You guys are... This is too much.
Nephilim, you gotta stop General Grievousing it out here. It's fucking rude. You can have your water on the table if you like. You don't have to
I worry I make too much noise.
Oh, that's very thoughtful. No worries. Eber had Peleg. Ryu, R-E-U, but I heard Dragon Ball for sure. So now we're tapering down. One guy lives to only 148. Gone too soon.
Dang.
Tragically young.
Mourn you till it join you.
And then Terah's guy has 3 sons. Abram, who's about to be famous, Nahor, and Haran. Haran dies. And then Nahor marries Milcah, who was the daughter of his brother just died. He just marries his niece. And then there's no follow-up to that. It's just like, and this guy married his niece.
Married his niece.
Anyways.
Moving on. We got a lot of people to work through here.
It's like, what are we supposed to draw from that? It's like, that's just what happened, dude. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, this is just a story. Like, I don't know why you have to dissect everything I say.
Yeah, so that just happens.
Do you think he asked...
As he was dying?
Yeah, do you think he asked his brother, like, hey, I don't want to do this without your blessing. I'd love to marry your daughter. It's like, you what?
Bro,
not cool.
You used to like dunk me in the pool, and now you're gonna try to bang my daughter as I'm dying?
Yeah,
fuck that.
That's all right. I can wait. What? I'll just, it's cool. Don't worry.
Then I was gonna do it without the blessing, so I just figured if I can get it, might as well.
I did this out of respect. Think of what.
Yeah, dude, very respectful.
I'm just trying to be a cool guy who just wants to hang out with his niece. And then you gotta be a dying dick about it.
I'm the fun uncle. What's more fun than orgasming?
I'm about to redefine fun uncle. You gotta see me.
Look, Family Feud, most fun activities, sex is number 1 with the most answers. So I don't know what the problem is.
Of the 100 existing people polled, there was at least one fun uncle.
They polled everybody. You really could do that back. The census was just like, yeah, you could just get them all.
Just chill here.
So then the Lord says to Abram, you leave. I'm going to make you into a great nation. You're going to be a blessing. People are going to bless you. Anyone who curses you, I'll curse them. Everyone on earth will be blessed because of you. Good news, but you got to get the fuck out of here. So when he's 75, which I don't know if that's old right now.
I'm not sure anymore, yeah.
Because some of them aren't even having kids till they're like 100. So like, I don't know if I'm picturing like our 75 or he's like, looks like what we pictured like a 35-year-old, but he's just been...
Yeah. Even then, I feel like it might be younger.
Yeah.
If people living to 400.
Yeah.
35 would be what? Let's map it onto 80. So 5. So if you're 75, you're 12. So he's a 12-year-old.
Okay, I'll move to a different town. He's just
cool.
He's just a little guy. Okay, come on, my wife. So they move, and he brings his wife Sarai and his nephew Lot. Lot is the son of the brother that died. The guy, not the guy who married the niece.
Got it.
Abram's bro who died, and his niece got married by their other brother.
So you're telling me
His son is Lot.
I guess I didn't realize that Lot and Abraham were so like. There's like
Lot,
Abraham was his uncle.
Lot is Abram's nephew. I forgot that too.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're just in the same shit. Yeah.
Lot got some real shit though.
Yeah, honestly, Lot kind of lucked out though because the alternative was Milka, which is you get banged by your uncle. He just got sort of adopted or just was able to just hang out with his uncle.
Lot's the one with the pillar of salt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's we're not going to make.
Not going to touch on
episode,
that one right now. Yeah.
That's a little tease for you. It's pillar of salt. Stick around for however many episodes that takes. Sometimes I get through like 2 verses. It's fun. Oh yeah. So he obeyed and left with his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all the possessions and slaves they'd gotten. This is a running thing. We've been talking about how funny it is that like it's the Precious Moments Bible, and it has like just the most precious animations, but it's still like slaves. And like. Yeah, and blood and all the normal stuff is still in here. Like, look at these animations.
Oh, it's the actual. The weirdest thing is they draw them like they're full ass people
with just baby heads,
but with just the precious moment heads. Yeah,
that's what it is. It's the precious moment head, 100%.
Thankfully, no. There's no circumcision, precious moment picture or.
Yeah, like this art style, but it's like the crucifixion.
Yeah. They made such an adorable head on a silver platter. I can't believe it. For John the Baptist.
They get to Canaan, and Abram, this is kind of just some cool lore, went as far as the sacred tree of Morah in Shechem. There's a special tree.
Dang.
And it's already written like, you know about that.
You know about that tree.
Special tree. He went that far. You know the big tree down yonder? The Canaanites were still living there, but the Lord appeared to Abram and promised, I'm going to give you this land to your family forever. Which is awkward for the Canaanites. They're like, what are you saying?
What was that? Hold on. Sorry, we were hanging out at the tree. We missed that. What'd you say?
I couldn't hear you of the rustling of the branches at the great tree of Morah.
Great tree of Morah.
I couldn't hear you yet. You said this land's going to be yours. You muttered that under your breath just now. And this is going to be mine. What's up?
I love a good lore drop, because that's the other thing. Like, imagine first edition, you're breaking out like, hey, check out Genesis, and then everybody's reading like, oh shit, you got the tree in there. I know that tree. Like it's just like watching a movie that mentions your hometown.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they're in Omaha. Yes.
Shout out. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, big tree. We know about that.
We know about that big tree.
We used to sled by the big tree. They're not sledding. They're not in the sledding area.
Yeah.
In the sand, maybe. There's like dune sledding. You ever seen that? People will like snowboard or like ride cardboard down big dunes.
I've seen the cardboard actually. Yeah.
It's wild.
That or the what's his name? Shai-Hulud, the giant sand snake from Dune.
Ah, you just name dropped the specific snake.
I probably said it wrong though, but yeah, this is.
I think full points for even knowing.
The main snake, yeah.
First of all, it's a book. No one knows how to pronounce anything in there.
True.
You're like Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib. Yeah, if you say it like you're Southern.
That's my reading voice.
It's your Muad'Dib.
My speaking voice is pretty just like normal, and my when I read, I hear like full like hillbilly.
Quasat's Haderach. That's Paul.
Yeah, the trade these boys are trouble.
Them Canaanites are at it again. Yeah, it's specifically Boss Hog from.
But then the crops fail, and there's no food. So Abram and his wife Sarai go to Egypt for a while. Now, before he gets there, this is the real meat of the story. He's like, Sarai, you are really beautiful. That's what this translation says.
Aw.
I think the NIV says, Sarai, smash. And he's like, when the Egyptians see how hot you are, paraphrasing, they will murder me because I'm your husband, but they won't kill you. Please save my life by saying that you're my sister. And then, just as he predicted, as soon as they get there, the Egyptians notice how beautiful she was, gets up the grapevine to the king, and she was taken to his house. I think that's just kind of the rules. If you're the king, especially in a land that doesn't have famine,
yeah,
any new baddie appears, you're like, Dibs. Cool. And Abram, I think, knew that was the deal, and one of the pimpiner moves of early Genesis, pretty much classic pimp behavior.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like by the book.
And he got paid. The king was good to Abram because of Sarai, and he was given sheep, cattle, donkeys, slaves, and camels. The big five.
The big five.
4 of them are pretty similar. Because of Sarai, though, the Lord struck the king and everyone in his palace with terrible diseases. And the king sends for Abram and goes, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Why you do that?
What the hell? And I got
Legions?
I got legions of legions, dude. Why did you make me believe she was your sister? Now I've married her. Fuck. Take her and go. She's your wife. And then Abram left with all their cool shit.
So if you sleep with someone's wife, boom, lesions. Am I taking away the right? Adultery equals lesions.
I mean, not always. I think that could be one of the messages, but I think this is one that folks are, like, really not sure about what we're supposed to take away from this. Because, like, it worked. It ends with him rich and prosperous.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part for me is like, oh, so it's don't lie and say your wife is your sister to avoid death. And then at the end, it's like they tested it and like people don't like it. Like, okay, I got a new ending for you. How about this? Fabulously wealthy.
Kinda sick.
It's testing well. People like it.
Pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't easy. You know what is easy? Moving back from Egypt with all my awesome sheep and camels.
With a little army of hooved creatures. The dust cloud that must have kicked up, dude. You just hear like, man, like, fuck. Squad, dude. It was like they were like slow motion, like just like a badass beat, but it's just a bunch of goats and like
as the Pharaoh's house explodes as they leave.
Or in sunglasses. The nose falls off the Sphinx because of the explosion. But yeah, because it's like kind of seems like a shitty thing for Abram to do, but it was also like he kind of just like it worked out, and then also God's part is really weird because he's like. It's almost like God is just sort of like an automated response. Where it's just like someone's doing this. It's like, but you knew what Abram's doing, so you're punishing them knowing they don't know what the deal is. But it feels like it's Abram and God like alley-ooping each other because like phase 1 of Abram taking over the land is him getting fabulously rich, and the Lord's like, I got you. But just why do you gotta fuck up the Egyptians, you know? What'd they do?
It's like, hey, here's some very specific rules and what's gonna happen. Cool. Are you a ref that's going to play, like, very, very strictly by the book? Or do you understand, like, I'm super by the book? Got it. Cool.
That's such a thing with refs. It's like, you know, the Pharaoh was getting all his legions, and he was like, what's the call?
Come on!
Just be consistent!
So his crops died, and he's like, we got to dip into Egypt.
Yeah.
Like, had they just been like, oh, you two are cool, we respect marriage. It's big here in Egypt. What was the play?
I think he knew that there's no chance. He's like, I know the deal.
Yeah.
A baddie of this caliber will absolutely get immediately scooped by the Pharaoh. There's just no chance. Which is crazy.
So it's just like, yeah, it's like a weird story mission in Red Dead 2. He's like, sorry, we got next step. We do this heist and we fuck up this town. You
got to pretend to be my sister and bang the king. Or I guess it'd be like the deputy or something if it's Red Dead.
And then we dip out. They're dead. We get all this stuff. Like,
yeah.
I would love to do it on the level, but crops are dead, and that's...
This is like a classic like scheme. I feel like I hear about as like to rob people, where like they send a girl and she like gets in with the person, and then like lets people into the house. This is the first one of those.
Everything you read is the opening scene to Jim Carrey's The Mask. She just Cameron Diaz'd her way out of the rain into the bank. They're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then the rest of the plot of The Mask escapes me.
I have never seen it.
Donovan, you've never seen The Mask?
I know, dude.
Oh, no.
There's so many movies I haven't seen. I frustrate people constantly.
That's okay. It's a trope, which means it's in other things, and I'll think of them.
Going into the database.
But I just watched the first 20 minutes of The Mask, so no, that's the only thing that's gonna come to me.
The first 20, it's fresh.
As soon as he gets the mask, I'm like, okay, I get it.
I know. We all know how this goes.
We all know this old yarn.
I've definitely seen clips and been like, gross, but I also am a big Jim Carrey fan, so I should probably just watch it.
It's a good. Have you seen Cable Guy?
No.
Okay.
I should see that too.
So you're just a Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Purely Sonic.
Purely Sonic and the Majestic. That's it.
I only like him in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I only like Serious Jim.
I mean, respect.
It should be like a contest to see who could last longer without doing their thing in a movie. Between Jim Carrey and like going like doing like crazy face, and Jack Black and going he works it into an impressive number of roles.
Everything. I guess he's got another one now with, Uncut Gems, but when it was just Punch Drunk Love, Adam Sandler, that was like his one shot at not being Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we gave everyone one. If you're funny in it, like Will Ferrell got to do, was Stranger Than Fiction or something?
Yeah, even then, he had his moments.
Yeah.
But it was also,
It was still kind of a comedy, yeah. You always get one.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah. I feel like Robin Williams got a few. He was dope enough.
He's on
some Juilliard shit.
Listen, we don't have that kind of time. Dive into Robin and all his good works.
Yeah, I just love it from the Pharaoh's perspective. Just like, well, what the fuck? I was just doing normal stuff.
That's what I do every time.
Never been a problem.
So he wouldn't have gotten sick if it was like, oh, wait.
If it really was Abram's sister, maybe you just...
Yeah, but it's like, oh, no, that's my wife. Cool. It would be bad for me to sleep with your wife if I didn't kill you first. So if I kill you, we're all good.
Right.
That is an intricate rule set.
The Old Testament has a way different, rule set. Like that, where it's just like, well, sure, my brother died, so I'll marry his daughter. It's like, wow. We're like, yikes. And they're just like, well, somebody's got
He's dead. What do you want me to do?
I'm one of 80 people.
That's a perfectly good niece. Wait, who else is she gonna marry? I'll give you a hint. She's also related to anyone else.
Yeah, I'm actually her most distant relation.
As uncle, I am furthest from... I'm doing everybody a kindness.
This is the least creepy outcome, I assure you. Well, he assured us.
Yeah, I guess we're good.
That's why we're called the Assurians. You don't have to laugh at that just because you're in my home.
No, I do.
You're allowed to boo.
I read the sign when I came in, like, please make sure you laugh at any Ashurian related puns.
I have like the studio audience like laugh applause thing, but it's just like right here. The camera can't see. I'm clicking the button. I fucking laugh at that shit.
I guess I'll have to bump the lumens up on this. Apparently not red enough.
Oh, I guess the neon's not bright enough.
More like an ignoble gas.
Nice.
You did not know? Okay,
Light the lights on.
Good. I turned the golf clap light on behind me, so this is...
I don't think I'm still fully clear of what a golf clap is. I feel like I've heard different interpretations. Is it just any quiet clap?
I think it's any quiet clap. I think of it specifically as the two fingers into the palm.
I don't remember where the nails went.
Yeah. There is a youth pastor obsessed with golf that has used that analogy before.
Let's do that scene. Golf youth pastor, dude.
I love it.
How's it going? Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you like Holy Smokes with Scoochie Boochie, hit like, hit subscribe, drop a comment, a review. All those free things help us out a lot. This part of the episode is for sale. If you want me to do an ad read, hit me up, holysmokespod@gmail.com. If you got a business, you got a show coming up you want to promote, maybe in Chicago, I can do that for you, and it is very affordable, holysmokespod@gmail.com. If you hate this part, where there's an ad, I got good news for you. We have ad-free full episodes on our Patreon, patreon.com/holysmokespod. At the Deacon tier, that's $5 a month. You get ad-free full episodes, a promo code for discounted Scoochie Boochie merch, including t-shirts and posters, and also monthly bonus videos you can't get anywhere else. They're only on the Patreon. This month, I had a conversation with my buddy Eric Tetherow about Christian rap, a genre we're both very familiar with. It is wild and hilarious. Highly recommend that. Don't want to miss it. It's on the Patreon. The highest level of our Patreon is called Disciple. There's only 12 slots, and for $12 a month, you get everything I just mentioned, plus, if you want, a cameo, up to 1 minute of me saying whatever you want, within reason. Thank you so much for supporting the show. We couldn't do it without you, although we are, so far. All right.
Brother Carl, I guess they'll let anybody on the back nine.
Brother Isaac, so good to see you here at Sandy Beach.
Where everything's a trap, am I right?
Oh my God.
At least sin in his
Excuse
world
me.
is.
Yeah, brother. I mean to talk about I've been struggling with temptation.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You're my accountability partner. You helped get me out of a sand trap.
My dude, of course. I'll get you out of any sand trap, and of course, the rough of, being around these bodacious babes. I understand. Hold on 1 second.
Praise God.
Praise God. Oh, hold on. Satan's trying to get it. Satan's trying to get that slice. And she's fair.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Remember?
Nails did
This
pierce
is where they went
flesh.
through. Hold on, I gotta take my shoes off to show you.
Let me wash those.
Also,
Oh, no.
thank you.
Splash.
That's what I love about sandy beaches. Not only do
Yeah.
they have stuff to repair your divots, but they also have a tiny foot bath.
Well, obviously, it's like when you go to the beach, you take a little shower where you can hose off the sand. That was always so futile. Remember doing that? Where
I
you
do.
Just, you do that, and then you try to put your flip flops on without stepping on any of the wet sand that's all around there.
You're completely surrounded by.
It's a hopeless task.
What kind of temptations are you dealing with?
Lust, primarily of the
Primarily
bosom.
Lust. Yeah.
Lust of the bosom.
Lust of the bosom.
L of the B, as we discussed.
As we discussed.
That's my vape, don't worry.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's my golf pen.
That's my golf
for keeping
pen, of course.
score and
Tiny
writing
pencils.
devotionals. That's my tiny pencil for devotionals.
I understand. I recently got over my struggle of lust of the butt.
How'd you conquer lust of the butt?
Wait,
hold on 1 second.
praise be, praise be, praise be, praise be, praise be.
Get in the tomb! 3 days or something.
Oh!
So close,
So
dude.
close
Only
to
had
the
a
tomb.
hole in one triune God. I don't know, birdie or something.
I believe this one's a par 3-in-1. The par triumvirate. It wasn't easy. I spent a lot of time in my blue tech vest with my fellow believers, and we did a lot of Jesus dust, and it really gave me a clarity
yeah.
that I haven't had.
You rip a line of Jesus dust, you'll see things for how they are immediately.
Exactly, and I saw them for a long time. I was up.
You were in the jail?
It's totally in the J-hole. Ooh, and it's the thing. It's the thing. The J-hole. It's,
Sorry, that's lust coming out. That's my bad.
That's all right. I figured out that what is flesh, and then I went down that rabbit hole, well, as you notice, let me roll up my sleeves. I went too deep into the what is flesh, and I got into some stronger J's.
Damn.
Yeah. So now I'm pretty sure I don't. Gotta be honest, I'm still pretty J'd up.
Dude, I've been crushing communion wine and fucking spicy goldfishes. I'm on one, dude. I was ripping J's for J, dude. WW joint doobie, dude. We're fucked up, dude. I'm so glad to see the needle holes in your arm and know that I'm in good company.
Hey, you know what?
No wonder you're putting so well.
Yeah, I have them here because I can't have them up here yet.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to slowly move these lines back, these holes back up to where he had them. Up for him. So if you're off one too,
I'm zooming. What's up?
I'm supposed to play guitar and preach at a Scooters later. It's a Scooters where you can sit inside still and play.
Is that like a Sonic type of place?
It's like I guess a Midwest regional coffee chain.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a really good.
Do they want you to sing and play there, or are you just going to?
I'm on the sign up sheet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I wanted to do it to bring in more flock. But also, like, I'm getting pretty good at Wonderwall, and I do want to give it another crack.
Yeah. I mean, the flock can be brought in by whatever song, as long as it's got honoring.
Yeah.
I feel like Wonderwall definitely honors God.
Do you like The General?
From the insurance company? Or?
No. The song The General.
Oh, I don't think I know it.
By Dispatch?
Nah, I'm afraid not.
Hold on. Was a decorated
Is that what your
general
golf
with a
bag
heart of gold.
was? Oh, okay. That does ring a bell.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Here, I gotta put it back in. I can barely hold those strings down.
That
I'm realizing.
guitar really confused the caddy earlier. You're like, you were just outside the green. You're like, I think I'm gonna go with the acoustic.
Well, I tried to. Yeah, I don't have the battery pack to bring the electric.
Okay, so you're saying you're fucked up and you got a gig later.
I got a gig later. And I don't want to miss out on it. There's a lot of like super impressionable youths. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be wondering. They've got questions, and like I don't. Can you fill in for me?
You need me to do the gig?
Yeah, it would be here. Oh, we're here. Hold on. Same time?
Yes, same time. Same time.
Nice.
They collided in midair. Praise be.
Praise be. What a hit.
Yeah, dude, I can look. I'm a youth pastor. I
Yeah.
know 4 chords. I can totally do it. I would love to. I kind of want to. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Like, let's rock. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, on the wine, of course. It's okay. You can get drunk on blood.
But my one concern is I feel like that type of high level gig, there's gonna be some bosom there, and I'm gonna fall into that trap.
Here's the thing. I want to tell you that you won't be tempted. You are going to be wildly tempted.
Yeah.
You got mothers, you got
Nieces.
daughters, granddaughters, nieces. Everybody knows about nieces. And the only reason I was able to get a gig there is because flattest butts in the county.
Really?
Yeah, no temptation for me.
You just avoided it. You didn't really conquer it. You just found a way to never see
Have not
it.
no. I took.
You moved to Utah? How'd you find
I did a Google safe search for
course.
flattest butts.
And it gave you a
And
location.
it gave me a location, and it was that Scooter's location. I couldn't believe it. I was expecting numbered results, image results.
So
just one.
I'll just pull up on my phone. I'll just Google the same thing, but for bosons, I'll just find like the flattest chest area I could play. Well, I gotta play your gig though. Fuck language. Well, just out of curiosity, where's the least bosomified area?
You gotta give it a second. There's no towers out here.
Yeah, it's zooming in from Google Earth. Not even Google Maps. It's like the one where you can see trees and cars and shit. That's close.
Was that the clubhouse? It did have it had a conspicuous lack of bosoms.
It didn't feel like something worth mentioning, but like I definitely clocked that something was off.
Yeah. A relative unhilliness.
The course is hills for days, but the clubhouse is flat as can
It's
be.
flat as can be. The Great Plains.
What do you say let's just finish? We're on hole 18.
Yeah.
I'll go to the gig. How about, I don't know, we fix up some sort of blinders or just like put on a VR thing and don't turn it on. And I don't need to see to play Wonderwall. I don't mean to brag, but I can do it with my eyes closed. And that'll just be a temporary solution.
That's genius. And then at the end, you can when you take it off, you'll be like, oh, I can see.
Do like a Jesus blind thing?
You can do a Jesus blind thing. It's such a good bit. Now I'm jealous.
Wish you could do the gig? I don't think you're too fucked up. I couldn't tell you were fucked up till you told me. I think you can do the gig.
You don't think so? I just wore all the grip tape off of my I'm still hitting with the 5-iron.
You haven't used the
believe I
5-iron
did.
the whole. You've had your teeth clenched and haven't let go of the 5-iron with both hands for the whole full 18 holes. But that's normal.
But I've hit the ball every time, and I gotta tell you, that's
Absolutely.
huge.
You've been hitting
Absolutely
right.
crushed it.
No matter how far away the hole is, it's been a minimum of 170 yards every time.
Oh, hold on, they're trying to play it through. Hey, friends,
Fuck you!
we're playing it. Fuck you.
This is church golf, bitch. Sorry.
Sorry.
But same time.
Same time next week. We'll see you.
Well, I mean, I'm in a rush. Do you want to do one more scene?
I would
to
love
wrap
to
it
do
up?
one more scene.
Pitch me something. What do you want to do?
All right. I feel like we had a beautiful moment with magic.
Yeah.
I would love to bring that magic back.
All right. I like it.
Magic at a birthday party, but what's the fun twist?
Okay, yeah. For sure.
But what's the twist?
What if we did no twist? It's just
Just
straight magic.
straight magic. Thank you so much, by the way, for coming on
Yeah,
such
no
short notice.
problem. They call me a lot. They call me the sub.
It makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of birthday parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Markle the Magician?
Yep, Markle the Magician.
Markle. Okay.
Yep.
Love it.
And you're Debbie, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi.
Can I get the check before we go?
Oh,
Before we start? I just always got to check no show and all that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still looking for my checkbook.
All right, I'll be in my car.
Okay, well, stand right there. Here, let me get you water. Come on with me, at least.
Okay. Nice place.
Yeah, thank you. It's not worth what the city's assessing it at, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. I
Property
mean,
taxes. I don't know.
I know. Well, I found a loophole, which is where I sleep in my car.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was weird that your website specifically said no Venmo, no Zelle.
Nah, yeah.
Check only.
I had a falling out.
Oh, with those.
Both two companies.
Yikes. Oh, I found it. I used to, for rent, I'm just going to go ahead. And for memo, I'm just going to say.
Best fucking show you've ever seen.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. But then I'm going to put in parentheses Brian, because that's my son.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. So
Brian, you said, right?
Brian.
Ryan?
Yeah, it's Brian with a B.
B. Ryan.
Yeah. Close enough. Rip. There you go.
That was impressive. I always when I tear it, a lot of times I tear it bad and I have to fuck it up right over check. I'm not good with like sleight of hand stuff. So anyways, where's your fish? Where's your fish freezer?
It's in the garage, obviously, where a fish freezer would be.
Cool. I did want to see what cars you had too.
Sure. Do you need to bring any gear in? Because the people are in the backyard already.
I should be able to find everything. I see a rake. I see. There we go. Is it salmon? This will work. And then I need some coins.
Some coins.
I left my coins at my buddy's house, who has a house.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you would. It's very impressive to work with things on site. So I think
that's part of the magic. I knew I would be here.
Yeah.
What are the odds you had a fish freezer? First of all, most people don't. You'd be surprised how few people.
I would be surprised. I just figured in the Pacific Northwest that's a given.
Pretty much standard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. The stuff on the top is freshly put in there this morning, so it's not totally frozen. Did you want frozen or?
Fresh.
Fresh. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, nice. Perfect. And then, okay, cool. These are like quarters. That'll work. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Where's the kid?
He's here. Let me bring him in. Brian? Will you tell your friends that Markle is here?
Markle the Magish.
Markle the Magish. You don't say the AN. I think it's a thing now. What? Just go sit outside. You don't mind if we go outside, right?
I can't do this inside. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's idea. So we go outside. All right. Shut up. Hey. All right. Let's go. Markle. The Magish. Let's do it. This is your standard Pacific trout. Everybody say trout?
Trout.
A couple of you didn't say it. We'll work on that.
Trout.
Okay. Too little, too late. This is a standard U.S. quarter. See this? Hold this. Is that real? Is that a real quarter?
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my God! Oh, Timothy, come here! Oh my God, what happened to him?
He's fine. He just took a quarter to the chest.
He's got a huge bruise on his chest.
Well, if you stick ta-da, first of all. Fucking.
I can't hear him crying because the wind is knocked out of him.
Yeah. I stuffed a quarter so far up this Pacific trout that when I squeezed it, it rocketed out like sort of like a potato gun or something like that. Nailed him in the sternum because I'm the best at what I do.
That's my brother. Why would you do that? Wow, you got him in the mouth. It's incredible. Okay, you're winning the kids over.
Pick a shot. What should I hit?
Well, there's that hornet's nest over on our shed that. Oh my God!
I'm shooting individual hornets as they fly out.
Wow.
No, remember, kids, right here. Remember, because he died.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, they go to parochial school.
I believe in a 7-day creation, but also a flat Earth and not the Christian God. I'd love to get into that.
Okay, kids, let's pack it up.
When we read about Gilgamesh, the Ark, every nation all over the world has a flood narrative. Why is that? Aliens.
Hello, 911. Please, there's a man shooting children with quarters.
Oh my God! Yeah, they have a code for that. We got a 385. That's a Merkel. He's the only guy doing that.
Why is he on the loose?
It's a classic 385.
You're the one who called about the 385.
Yeah, this man, he showed up and he just started gunning my kids.
Mercs! Hey, bud.
Get off my dick, Dwayne.
I'm just saying, come on. One of those kids is turning purple. I don't want to have to bust your balls. We're both going to lose the day. Let's just be cool.
Look over there. Throws a handful, runs for his car.
Don't worry.
Don't tase me, bro.
That car's a piece of shit. He's not getting far.
Start. Come on, start. Oh my god, the kids are clawed over by windows like a World War Z shit. Oh shit, get off my window.
They're just coughing corners up.
Windshield wipers hitting them.
Ta-da!
Thanks for watching, folks. Do you have anything you want to plug before we wrap it up?
Sure. Every Friday at 10 p.m. at I.O., we've got Kohl's Cash, improv. That's fun. Here's the bad news. I'm only going to have improv to plug.
That's allowed. That's encouraged.
Starting in March is a show called The Pitch, starting March 15th.
What's that?
It is an improvised sketch show. But
Nice.
in the way that, like, audience will help build a sketch show, and we'll, like, give it
that's
titles
cool.
and things, and then we'll improvise it.
That's cool.
And then, final plug,
Yeah.
the Kingsmith C2 walking pad.
What is that?
$400 on Amazon, but you can get it for cheaper through Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
It's the slimmest one on the market. It fits under a standing desk. And you can just set that puppy at 1 mile an hour, and you're
Burning calories.
burning calories, you're staying focused. You can do anything you need to do with a mouse and a keyboard at 1 mile an hour.
Can you do like VR like shooters and you're like moving and you're fucking...
You'd have to be constantly
too
moving.
crazy.
I think you would kill yourself.
You'd hit your computer with your body.
You would absolutely, yeah. Or you would slip and grind your bits off. It would be a bad news. No, okay. I rescind my last recommendation.
Don't
Only
game
there's
with
2
it.
shows. Don't game with it.
But do you work with it?
Answer emails.
That's great.
Work on your UX designs. You got it.
Hell yeah.
Holy smoke. Holy smoke.